Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. This is today's video. The beer's courtesy of Ty. Thanks so much, Ty. Really appreciate it. It's also Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate, drink something different. This is definitely that. So it's Saint Boniface, and it is that's the brewery, and it's called Birrative. You know I'm bad at pronouncing things if you watch this channel a lot. ABV 3.6%. So I don't remember the last time I had something that low. Here's where it gets even more different from what I usually drink. A session-style sour brewed with Meyer lemons and bay leaves. I have had beers with herbs in them before, not a lot. And I can't remember if bay leaves is one of them that I've ever had. So yeah, this is definitely outside my norm, but it also sounds really cool. So yeah, I'm super stoked. So thanks again, Ty. Really appreciate it. Got my Pennsylvania glass. This is a Pennsylvania brewery. All right, so very light. It's kind of looks to me as a tea drinker like I didn't steep the green tea for very long. It's kind of got that color. The head is white, and the glass is a little dirty. Not a ton of carbonation coming up. Some. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's get to the aroma. So it definitely has a nice lemon. And in sours, I often get lemon. I think just because my brain goes to like what's sour food that you know, right? And like lemon's an obvious one. And this is a step up. To me, it's a little grassy herbaceous. I don't just go to herbaceous. It makes sense because it literally has bay leaves in it. But still like a little grassy to me. And yeah, this is beyond lemon, the essence of lemon, the illusion of lemon in a beer like this. Like this has very real lemon. Good mix of lemon juice and then some zest, because usually I get lemon zest, at least lately, not even just like in sours. I feel like if I say lemon is one of the things I'm getting, it's zest. And this has a lot of the juice. There's what's the word for that? I can't think of it. There's like a very specific thing. Maybe I'll think of it. But anyway, it smells really good. I should point that out. It smells different, but really good, and I appreciate that. Let's get into the glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Ty. Hope you're doing well. That's good. That's got good flavor. Good level of sourness. It's puckering. It's not too much. At least on the first sip, it's not too much. Today was another one of these super hot days where I did a lot of yard work, and this beer is what you want. It's not, light, but not too light. It's refreshing. It's got that big, like, it still has a big, impactful flavor without being too much, but it has a little bit of that doughy thing I get in sours sometimes, more in the leading into the aftertaste, going into the aftertaste. The lemon, I think this is the exact right amount of lemon. Kind of like the aroma, to me it's a little bit more like this grassy, slightly herbaceous thing. And in the taste, there's not much of that. I'd be super curious to try the same exact beer without the bay leaves and see, how similar it is and how different it is. Masked in that lemon, or orbiting that lemon, a little bit of grapefruit as well, which is cool. It's so specifically Meyer lemons too, which is cool. I'm still struggling there. I keep wanting to say chlorine. It's not chlorine. This beer does not taste like chlorine. It's a word that's like that. Man, I cannot. It's weird that I can so taste it, and I can't think of the word. But yeah, this is super nice, super refreshing. Bruno's giving me the death stare, like, how long is this gonna take, dude? We've hung out all day, even outside. I mean, that really does have for me, the perfect amount of sour and some fruit elements, because I typically don't like sours don't have some kind of fruit. And what's interesting about this one is, even though in most sours I always get lemon, even though the only fruit addition to this is lemon, it's still enough to really make me like this beer. And again, it is so refreshing. It is a perfect beer for today. Low alcohol. After I spent most of the day sweating, it's low alcohol, and it's like thirst quenching and inducing, which is always cool with sours. How like you take the sip, you're like, ah, yes, and then by the end of the sip, and then a little bit into the aftertaste, you're like, man, I just want another sip. It totally does that thing. Yeah, this is super tasty. Thanks again, Ty. I really appreciate it. Have you guys had this beer before? Have you had bay leaves in a beer ever? Some other herb you want to talk about? Drink something completely unrelated you want to talk about? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.